Into Stephen Homer. Homer, great touch. And Danny Byrne! Stenhouse, free kick. Stenhouse! On in front of Muir, like a four! To Barney, great turn, Reg to Barney. And shoots and scores! Nearly rolls it off. Seamus McAnally! Top corner! Still going Wayne Knight. Shot. Oh, miracle strike! Burlovic for free kick. Oh, great goal! Tabulo! Furigal measures it up! Furigal! Great goals! Gilbert! What a strike!
Welcome back to FBTV. I'm Robert Blanche and we're here at Underwood Park for this round 13 blockbuster between Rochedale Rovers in third place and Wolves FC topping the table. And my special guest tonight is Stuart Flint, editor of thewashingline.com.au. Stuart, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, it's going to be a blockbuster between, I think, the two teams that are going to finish first or second in the league. I guess it's just a case of who finishes which way round, and this game is going to go a long way to decide it.
Let's go and have a look at the highlights from last year's game.
Long throw by Reardon. Touch by Small! Stefan Vroom, ball fell to his feet. Players in the box. Radulovic with a touch. Jeske! Drew Jeske, two chances. Unsworth. Still going, Steve Unsworth. Thompson! Hastings. Still going, Reece Hastings. Smits. Smits shoots! And 2-0. Smits. Unsworth. Through to Lovell. Hastings! 3-0 Rochedale Rovers. Tabulo. Long drafted ball down by Unsworth and a tap into John Thompson. Smits. Oh, that's an unbelievable ball. Hastings. Cheshire, who's only just come on the field. Hastings in the centre of the park, plenty of time. Oh, Reece Hastings goes through on his own, gets an applaud from Smits and calmly pushes it past the advancing Andrew Houghton in the Wolves goal to make the score Rochedale 6, Brisbane Wolves 0. And that's the final whistle.
From the highlights, that was a comprehensive victory to Rochedale Rovers last year.
Yeah, it was certainly a comprehensive victory, and Reece Hastings getting 2 goals, John Thompson 2 as well. I don't know if it really paints a picture of what we think is going to happen tonight. Wolves have been outstanding. Plus, in last year's game, Drew Jeske came off on the 70th minute mark, and 4 of those goals actually came once he'd come off the field. So I think he's an important man tonight, and he'll really protect the centre halves of Wolves.
A check of the Vito Premier League ladder shows the hosts, Rochedale Rovers, in third position, 6 points behind the visitors, Wolves FC, who sit atop of the standings. A win for either side will have a big impact on the league, with both these sides coming into the game undefeated. Rochedale Rovers coach Tim Brown makes 2 changes to his lineup from the side that dispatched Capalaba last time out, and will be hoping his side's unbeaten record will stay intact after the visit of the Wolves. Wolves FC coach Sam Safe also makes a couple of changes to the side that comprehensively defeated Mount Gravatt at home last week, and will be looking to put a bit more daylight between his side and the chasing pack, and of course maintain their winning run. The officials for tonight's match are referee Martin Krenes and his assistant referees Casey Robelt and Nathan McDonald. Love at pace, gets his head up, clips it in, headed away by Makula. Janoski lays it back. Makula only as far as Hastings. Reece Hastings across for Lovell. Lovell shoots. Pike gets hands on, and Hopkins puts it out for a corner. Jeske. Ball cut in, cleared. Back for Jeske. Aochi. Vroom! And a good save to his left by Mario Aparicio in the Rovers goal. Plays it long. Nodded on by Unsworth. Jeske. A bit of head tennis going on in the middle of the park. Unsworth gets it down. Plays it for Lovell. Lovell across. Hopkins cuts it out. Cody Lovell again. Cuts it back. Smits. Tim Smits! And rolls it just past the post. If that had gone in, it would have been a goal. Radulovic gives it away. Dumpies out for Hastings. Chris Hastings with a little bit of space for Smits. Tim Smits does well. Guarded by 2. Lays it in. Heel for Hastings. Reece Hastings! And blocked the last attempt by Clulo. Aparicio with the long goal kick. Headed straight back. Thompson with the ball forward. Hopkins launches it up the park. Clulo with a through ball for Iochi. Looks to go around his man and does. Clulo in. Janoski! Give the Wolves the lead on the half-hour mark here at Underwood Park. Rochedale Rovers 0, Wolves FC 1. Vulovic cuts in, loses the ball. No one's quite sure where it is. Byrne, McMahon into the box. Iochi, Sato. No one's quite sure where it is. Lovell raiding down the left again. Hopkins cuts it out. Goes long. Iochi, the Kubo. And Iochi puts his shot just wide of Aparicio's post. Another throw from Lyle. Love for Hastings. Dumpy, great play, Rochedale. Smits. Fantastic ball for Edgeworth! And Pike does ever so well. Keeps himself big and saves the goal. Lovell. Again, strong on the ball. Ball played in. Ryan Love clips it in. Pike comes. Doesn't get there! But Tim Smith's header just wide of Pike's post. Hastings with a fantastic diagonal ball for Lovell. Lovell does well to bring that down. Cuts in. Dumpies. Slides it out for Hastings. Hastings clips it in. Pike slips! Underwood! Can't quite get his header on. Good defensive work by Hopkins. And that's the half-time whistle, which sees Wolves go to the break with the lead. Who do you think's been good on Park tonight, Stuart?
Well, at the start I thought Sochiro, Kubo at the back and John Thompson did well with Darren Gray protecting them. But Patrick Hopkins had 2 unmarked headers, and I thought he should have or could have given Wolves an earlier lead than the one they got. The goal came from Trent Clulo, who got some space, and his ball was perfect for Alex Jodnowski's opener.
Do you see Rochedale coming back from this 1-goal deficit in the second half?
Certainly they can do. They've got to watch Wolves' speed on the counter-attack, but we've seen it just before half-time. We saw a great opportunity. Smits and Unsworth combined, and Unsworth went close, and then Smits had a header that just went wide. So certainly there's opportunities, but they've got to watch that counter-attack. They've got to watch Patrick Hopkins.
Going to put you on the spot. Do you see this game ending in a Wolves victory or a different result come the end of the night?
I think Wolves will win it. I think there'll be a lot more goals in the second half, and I'd probably say Wolves 4-2. How about that for a prediction? We'll see how it goes.
Well, the promotion of this game on the washingline.com.au, which you're the editor of, has certainly paid dividends as there is a large, boisterous crowd here tonight.
Yeah, that's great. It's good to see people out. Not one of the colder evenings, but great to see people out.
We're back for the second half of this entertaining Premier League match. Rochedale look to come forward in search of the equaliser. Dumpy's out wide. Cuts it in. Smits! And off McMahon. And Tim Smits is looking for a penalty. A corner's all he's going to get. Hastings with the corner. Pike doesn't come, doesn't get it. Darren Gray off the defender. Hastings again with the corner. Flicked on! Acrobatically spent Iochi. Ball brought down crudely by Dumpies. That could be a card, and is. McMahon with the throw. Flicked on at the near post and out for a corner off Thompson. Corner swung in. Flicked on at the near post. Boom! Give the Wolves the lead in the 74th minute. Rochedale have been pushing forward, looking for the equaliser. Cleared. Hopkins does well to control that, lays it back to his keeper. Oh, Pike's giving it straight to Smith. One-on-one, Tim Smith! Off the post, Tim Smith. Oh, that could have been their key to getting back into the game. Janoski. Clulo cuts it in. Beck off the defender. Romano. Oh, looking, doesn't find his man. Great ball for Unsworth. Unsworth. Well tackled. Way with the right, doesn't get there, Smits! And again, desperate defending from the Wolves to deny Rochedale. Dumpies with the ball in, off the back. Fadima. For Clulo. Hopkins has made a 75-metre run, gets the ball, slides it across, Chris back! What a fantastic counter-attacking goal from Wolves FC in the 88th minute to make the score 3 goals to 0 here at Underwood Park. Pike with the clearance. Clulo on the left, cuts inside, shoots! And a good save by Mario Aparicio. Again, Wolves surge forward. Fadima. Out-muscled in the middle of the park. Beck wins it back. Beck with the ball at his feet. Shoots! And another good save. This time to his right by Mario Aparicio, who's not happy with his defenders. McMahon. Janoski tries to play it in. Cut out early. Smits. Cheshire tries to go around Jeski, cuts it across, and Unsworth couldn't get a touch. It's not Rovers night tonight. And that's the final whistle, which sees the score end. Rochedale Rovers 0, Wolves FC 3.
Kenny, a good performance, just couldn't put the ball in the back at the end of the day.
No, I don't think there's any great signs to tell you over there on the scoreboard. We've got nothing there and they've got 3, so that's what gets you the points. Yeah, we done okay. It wasn't good enough on the night. Executed a few things poorly, so that's where we come second tonight.
Tim had a chance with about 10 to go that I think would have, probably made it a very nervous 10 minutes for Wolves. Missed that, and then obviously still having to come forward at pace, or having to come forward, opened up another chance for Wolves.
Well, I mean, that's sort of summed up our night in the opposition box. We hit the post with it when we should have scored. There were a few other ones we could have scored with. They're a hard-working team. They're disciplined. I don't know if there's any great science to what they do. It's they just do it well, So that was us on the night. As I say, we come second tonight. We're sort of our hands. We need help from other teams in the league now to pick them back. So we'll keep doing what we can do.
A well-earned and hard-fought victory here tonight at Rochedale Rovers.
Yeah, it was hard fought. I thought we played the first half really well. I thought second half we were making, I don't know, I can't understand what we were doing. Some of our decision making was shocking, but we defended magnificently. They never really caused us a problem. They resorted to putting long balls in the box and crosses, and we dealt with them all night really. And they got a few corners. They've actually hit the post from, don't know what our goalkeeper's doing. We probably give them their best chances.
Yeah, well, Tim Smits, I said this to Kenny earlier. Tim missed one about 10 minutes ago, hit the post. Could have given you the nervous last 10 minutes, but after that, obviously, you picked up another goal.
Oh yeah, well, I thought the last 10-15 minutes, I thought we dominated them. When we got us third, we could have had 4 or 5. If we went for the keeper, pulled 2 magnificent saves off. I thought the last 15 minutes we completely dominated it, but they had a lot of ball in the second half, but never really hurt us because we defended with his heads.
A magnificent team goal, the third one. Patrick Hopkins runs 75 metres from a central defensive role up the park, gets to where he needs to be to receive it, doesn't shoot, just lays it across for Cresbeck to tap in.
Well, that shows you, especially with Patrick Hopkins, how intelligent he is. He really is an intelligent player, and in my opinion, he's the best centre-back in Queensland. There's no centre-back better than him, and he's as good as anything in the A-League. But obviously he needs a break and a chance. But for us, yeah, we encourage all our players, whether they're centre-backs. The only one we don't encourage is the goalkeeper. But yeah, we encourage all our players, if it's on, you go forward and someone will cover for you. And like you said, that third goal was a great example. 3 against 1, bursting forward, and everybody made the right decisions and made it 3-0.
Stuart, you were correct in your assumption at half-time, or your prediction, I should say, that it was going to be more goals to Wolves. 3-0 in the end, and one of the best football goals I've seen this season.
Yeah, I take it you mean Patrick Hopkins coming right from the heart of defence, running the full length of the field. And, someone I was talking to just now made a really good point that after you've run that distance, you think that, you'd be inclined to actually go and put the ball in the back of the net himself, and he didn't. He laid it off, and that's testament to Wolves, I think, as a team. I thought Wolves would come out as the best team in the second half, and right from the break, and they didn't really. I think Rochedale had several chances. They had chances that they didn't take. Tim Smith's hitting the post, I think, about 10 minutes from time. It could have been a very different game if that had gone in, but Wolves certainly put together a really good performance on the day at a difficult place to come and get a result.
What do you see sides will have to do now to stop the Wolves machine?
It's a really hard question, and you put me on the spot asking me it. I think what they have to do is they have to take their opportunities. We know that we've seen Wolves haven't demolished everybody. Teams like UQ, North Pine, Power haven't conceded many goals, so maybe looking at what they're doing defensively with Wolves. But then you've just got to, in front of net, when you get a chance, you've got to put it away. And they will drop points over the course of the rest of the season. Whether they'll lose many, I doubt that, but Rochedale are looking at 9-point gap now between them and Wolves, and as it stands, that Wolves have got to be odds on to win the Vito Premier League title this year.
Thank you for joining us tonight on the Football Brisbane Highlight Show, Stuart. It's been good out here at Underwood Park, so thank you very much for that.
No, it's a pleasure being on, and it's been a great game, and one that I've been looking forward to. It didn't disappoint.
So thank you for watching FBTV. Join us tomorrow when we're out at Wakeley Park for Souths United versus Pine Hills.